Hello, my name is Henry Remnants, and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft Let's Play. And if you're wondering why we're standing in the middle of nowhere, and why there is a bunch of goats in the background, that is because 1.17 is finally here. And I'm really excited to jump in and test out all the new blocks and I don't know, mess around with copper and deep slate and all the new vegetation blocks. So I want to start off this episode with a mega mining session and just get as many new blocks as I possibly can. So without further ado, let's jump into it. And actually no, we're going to take more ado. This baby goat is just so adorable. He's tiny. Look at him. He's so cute. Okay. Just wanted to mention that, but anyway, now without further ado, let's jump into it. Alright, so we just finished that time lapse, and look at all of the stuff we got. All of these shulker boxes are just filled up. We got a ton of deep slate, ton of the new deep slate ores, all these new things. We got the tough, we got the dripstone block and the pointed dripstone. We got it all. We did a ton of mining. We mined up all the way through here, and here, through here. It's going to keep on going. Through here, up here, and here, up there, down there, over there, down back that way, through here, all the way through here, up here, where else? Slimes are attacking me. That's fine. Through here, over here, all around the bedrock down here. Just an insane amount of mining, and it just keeps on going through here. We've got some emeralds. Nice. Yeah, we did tons of mining. Very successful. I'm slightly lost. That's okay. I've been lost a couple times down here. It just keeps on going forever. So I think this is the way. So yeah, now I'm gonna go back and here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna pack up all my stuff and head on back, because I'd say this was a massive success. Now that we're back home, I want to get all the ores out of these shulker boxes and place them all down and then mine them with a fortune pick, because 1.17 added the new raw ores. So we will be able to get so much more gold, iron, and now copper than we previously could, because you can get more than one ingot from the ore. So yeah, let's take all these ores out and mine them. Alright, we've got ourselves a ton of ore blocks. We have like a stack and a half of raw iron blocks, and each of these raw iron blocks represent an iron block, just unsmelted. So that's insane. A stack and a half of iron blocks. Also have a stack and a half of raw copper blocks, which, again, insane. That's going to be great. We also have 13 raw gold blocks, which, it's okay. I didn't find a ton of gold when mining, so that's to be expected. But then also we have all of these new deep slate and tough blocks. And there's actually a project that I want to use these new blocks on. If we just pick these all up and then fly over here. Just over here, you will see that I've dug out a little cave in the side of the mountain. And that's because I want to make like a 1.17 cave. Just kind of like memorialize the update. And, I don't know, to develop the island more also. Because, like, what do we really have on the island right now? A couple small farms and then our base, which is like hidden inside a mountain. So yeah, it doesn't really look like we've done much with the island, and I am just now realizing that I'm also hiding the cave inside the mountain, but that's okay. It's different, you know? It's different. No. So yeah, I want to decorate this and use all of these new 1.17 blocks because I think this will make it look really good. But I am missing a couple blocks that I want to use, such as the glowberries, because I want to use those as like a light source in here. So I'm going to have to go out and find me some of those, which means I'll have to go find an abandoned mine shaft. So that'll be fun. But yeah, I'm going to do that and then start building. Alright, so this is what we have so far. We have a nice deep slate background of the cave, and then we have a 1.17 on the walls. And oddly enough, this block has gone through all of the oxidation stages, while all of the other copper blocks just haven't. So, yeah, it's weird. We also have these nice glowberries in the corners, giving us a nice natural light source. And these things were pretty annoying to get. I had to go to 2 different mine shafts, and it just ate up a lot of time. So, yeah, quite the adventure. On the ceiling, we have a little amethyst geode type ceiling. And we have the amethyst block with some crystals and then some calcite surrounding it. And an amethyst geode is actually really easy to find. If you just go to like an ocean and boat around for a little bit, you will find one very easily. They will just like be poking out of the ocean floor. And yeah, very easy to find and pretty easy to farm too. You just sit there and wait for the crystals to grow. So to the sides, we have little moss patches. We have the nice moss block. And then we also have the azalea and flowering azalea bushes, which give it some nice life and color. So I like that. Then we have some dripstone guardrails coming along here. And yeah, I like them. And then finally, we have the deep slate copper, deep slate emerald, and deep slate coal ore blocks. And the reason I have these out here on calcite pedestals is because that these ore blocks are supposed to be creative exclusive. You can actually get them in survival, but not when 1.18 comes out, because then they'll be back to creative exclusive. It's a whole thing. I made a video on it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll try to remember to throw up a card on screen right now. But yeah, it's kind of confusing, but whatever. In the barrels, we have some like backup ores, you might say. We got some deep slate copper in there, quite a bit of it. Over here, we have a lot of deep slate coal ore, so doing pretty well over here. And then we have 1 deep slate emerald ore, and this thing is just so incredibly, incredibly rare. Like, I spent 4 hours just mining specifically for these, and I only found 2. So, either I really suck at mining, or they are incredibly hard to find. I'll let you guys decide. Also, I have this little aquarium down here, and I want to put some axolotls in here. And I was thinking, like, what would be a good number? And I decided on 5, and there just happens to be 5 axolotl variants. And there also is one rare blue axolotl variant that you can only get from breeding. And the rare collector inside of me just wants to go and get all of those axolotls and then put them in this little aquarium for all to see. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to go out and get a bunch of axolotls and try to get that blue one. So, oh, it's nighttime. How nice. Look how lit up this place is. It's very safe until creepers walk in here. That definitely did not happen. Wink. Yeah, so anyway, let's go get that axolotl. Alright, so here's the setup that I'm using right now. I got 6 breeding axolotls in this little hole right here. And I have a coral reef just right here, so getting tropical fish for breeding is not hard. If you're wondering where we are just off of the main island on this little sub-island, I guess. So yeah, once we have some tropical fish in a bucket, just feed them. Oh, that one got out. And he's... Oh, no, I got him. I thought he died for a second. These things will kill viciously, and it's horrifying, but still unbelievably cute. Okay, so looks like we got a little cyan baby. We got a pink baby and a little brown one. So obviously none of these are the blue one, so they are going to go in the baby hole. And it's getting a bit crowded in here. It's yeah, we have quite a few. There's like a ton in the corners, and yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Don't tell PETA. No, anyway, yeah, this is gonna take a lot more time. Like, this is really just going at it again and again and again. So, yeah, I'm gonna get back to this, and I'll let you guys know when I have any results. After many tedious hours of breeding, we have nothing. This is a pink axolotl. We didn't get anything. We did get a pit full of axolotls that are all worthless. Yeah, these guys are here, but none of them are blue. So it doesn't matter. And that's not even all of the axolotls I've dealt with. I had to stop putting them in the pit because the game was starting to lag. That's how many axolotls I had. So yeah, I've spent so many hours trying to get this thing, and I just haven't. It eludes me. So I can't just keep on putting hours into this. So yeah, I'm gonna have to surrender. They won this battle. So I might do a bit more breeding off camera, maybe. I don't know. Possibly not. It's really boring, but I don't know. I really want that blue one now, especially because all the time I put into it, but I just can't make myself put in any more hours. So yeah, I'm calling it quits. Besides, we have other things that we gotta do. Alright, so let's go ahead and put these axolotls that we do have into the aquarium right now. And I name tagged them so they won't despawn. So up first we have Alexander the salamander. We have Liz the lizard. Next we have Axel. And finally we have Rose. So, yep, nice little collection of axolotls. Although I think one more would complete the set. Anyway, yeah, this thing is looking pretty complete. minus the blue one. Again, sad. But yeah, and I'm gonna have to scrape those, I don't know, layers of oxidation, I guess, off that copper block, and then this cave will be complete. So, yeah, and I'm really liking how this has turned out. It's got like a little bit of all the caves and cliffs in it, so I like that. Now, one feature of 1.17 that was added was powdered snow. And a fun fact about powdered snow is if a skeleton goes through it, it'll turn into a stray. Now, Minecraft Bedrock also had a bug where if you blow up a stray with the charged creeper, it would actually drop a wither skeleton skull. Don't ask me why. I mean, maybe they get toasted upon explosion. I don't know. That's my best theory. But, so I built myself a little wither skeleton farm here. So, you see I have a skeleton spawner right here that spawns the skeletons. And they come through, and then they fall through some powdered snow. And then eventually they land right here. So then, when I light this creeper, if I just light them, then they would all explode, and I'd get myself a ton of wither skeleton skulls. Except that's not the case. If I were to do this, all the skeletons would die, and I would get no wither skeleton skulls, and that's because Mojang patched the bug. So now strays don't drop wither skeleton skulls anymore, which, I mean, it's unfortunate because I already put in all the work, but I understand this one. It's kind of exploity, so yeah, I'm not really super mad about this one. I'm a little sad that we didn't get to use it at least like once and get a ton of wither skeleton skulls, but again, it was just taking advantage of a bug. So yeah, I'm gonna clear out all of these strays, but then what I can do is I can just get a bunch of skeletons here and then light the creeper, and then I'll just get a bunch of skeleton heads. So not the same as wither skeleton heads, but still useful. Alright, so we've got ourselves a couple skeletons in the little blast chamber, so let's blow them up. Yeah, we're just gonna light this creeper, and there we go, light them, and boom, blew them up, and we got ourselves 10 skeleton skulls. So yeah, we could have gotten more skeletons there, but I'm good with this. Like, and I kind of blew up. How did the blast? Okay, whatever. It blew up my staircase. Does this work? Yes, that does. That's awesome. And we can just put one right there. So yeah, I'm already finding uses for them. Yeah, but now I have a bunch of skeleton skulls, so I can actually... Ooh, spooky. Alright, so the ores that we got in the mining session earlier in the episode are finally done smelting, and they actually have been done for a little while. But yeah, we're gonna take some of the iron blocks, and we're gonna come out here and expand the beacon, because quite honestly, yeah, this thing's pathetic. It's it's just terrible. I don't even get it, like halfway inside the base. I almost lost it just there, standing right next to it. Like, what is this beacon? It's just bad. So yeah, we're gonna make this slightly not bad. And look at that, we got emerald corners. It looks nice, you know, a bit decorative, and it fits perfectly on top of the hill. No hanging parts. Yeah, because that'd be super ugly. No, this is quite honestly a very stupid place to put a beacon, but I'm gonna keep it here because why not? And now we're gonna just throw a piece of iron in here, and I was thinking about which one to do, and I decided on strength, just because they're all gonna be power 1, and none of these power 1s are that good. So, why not get a little bit of extra damage? So, and there we go. We got the strength, got those red bubbles. Looks nice. Finally, we are back here at the Hall of Memories, and I just want to say I'm going to continue to change the name of this place every time we come back. So, don't try to stop me. Yes, but last episode I asked you guys whether or not we should keep the pink sheep wool, and since no one really watched that video, I've had to decide for myself, and I say no. So, we're going to remove this from the Hall of Mementos, and that will mean we will have to set all of these guys back 1. So we're going to do that right now. Just pop all these guys back. Finally, put the Wither Rose right there. And now I would like to also add one to the Hall of Memories. So we're going to add this 1.17 dripstone. And yeah, that's that. But unfortunately, that is all the time we have left for today. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are amazing. If you liked the video and you want to see more, then hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one.